Hello there, this is day 40 of the exercise of not using any social media platforms and actually detoxicate from the short content. And you know what, it's been doing great. Though it's like a round number, day 40, nothing really special happened, but I finished the first book, yeah? It's like triggered me to record another video. Still no Instagram, nor TikTok. I watch some YouTube once in a while, though I use this extension which actually prevents any recommendation from appearing or any autoplay to be enabled or any comments to be readable. So the only way to actually look up for something is to use the search, click the video, watch it, that's it. You have to search up again. That's pretty helpful actually, and it's not so engaging. So I don't feel like I'm wasting too much time on it. No. When I want to watch some politics, I do it. When I want to watch some economy, I do it. When I check some news, I do it. When I want some entertainment, I do it. But I don't feel like I have to waste my entire day in that. Yeah, I don't feel the will to waste any time in there. Other thing that helps me a lot is gym. I'm going to the gym with no phone at all, and I feel so nice, so chilly. I recommend it to everyone. Do not to bring any home or any headphones, any music to gym. Just feel your body, feel your muscles, do your exercises. Do not listen to music. Talk to people around you. Though like 90% of people are not talkative at all in the gym. You go there, you see all the people with headphones, listening to music, being very too serious. But some of them are really nice guys. Some of them you really want to know and want to talk to. You can easily get to know them, and they will increase your motivation actually. So recommend it to everyone who is willing to try. Another page of my self-awareness, let's say, is learning to enjoy being alone. I'm of that kind of people who cannot do anything by themselves. I want to go to cinema, I never do it myself. I want to go to a museum, I never want to do it myself. I want to go out, never want to do it myself. And when you age, you have less and less opportunities to actually bring someone with yourself to the cinema or museum or theater or whatever. Sometimes you just want to go, but there is nothing to go with. And I started to learn to actually enjoy doing it by myself alone. That's pretty hard, especially if you want to travel somewhere alone, somewhere where you don't know anyone, and you have to, manage by yourself, decide by yourself. That's pretty hard, Though I think that's really useful. You don't want to feel miserable whenever there is no one to help you, or whenever you have to be alone. So this is something I'm trying to learn, trying to understand, trying to catch the feeling of being by myself, and still in progress. As I mentioned already, I finished the first book during this so-called challenge, and I do not feel like anything. I don't feel no satisfaction. It hasn't changed my life to any direction. It's just done. I feel like kind of miserable about it, really. I feel like, wow, what a waste. So I think that's actually normal. My expectations, my problems. So I started to read another one already, though the counter on my thumbnails is finally not 0. Another interesting thing that happened is I started to learn typing, in a correct way, with 10 fingers, blindfolded, correct position, correct chair position, and hand position, all this stuff. I feel like it's crucial, especially for programmers and actually other people, because typing and mouse, actually, they are the only tools which are reliably used to communicate with computers and with AI, of course. When you want to make some prompt, if you type pretty good and quick, your prompt will be richer. And when you type, you want to concentrate on the content, not on the process, Though I just started it a week ago, and for now I have 45, 50 words per minute, which is kind of miserable. I'm trying and willing to bump into 100 words per minute or something to make it actually a pleasure. Also, I write those scenarios for my videos, kind of scenarios actually. It's like a plan of the topics I want to discuss, and it would be really helpful if I could type it much quicker. When I do this, I do not use any AI or anything, at all. So that's pretty nice if you are able to do it quicker. Yeah, there are some tools which are enabling you to narrate sentences and narrate the prompts. Though first, you're not gonna do it in the office. That's just awful. Second, it's not working perfectly, and CLI tools, for example, does not allow it mostly. So you want to be able to type. For now, I think that's it. Day 40. In a previous video, I mentioned that you need at least 60 days to reinforce some habit and at least half a year to actually embed it in your life. So this is just the beginning of a new chapter, Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.